The next thing would be the family, the black family unit and the structure. You coming up, man, your dad and your mom splitting when you were
Mm,
8, you understand the importance of having a strong family unit, man, woman,
mm,
child, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. In the news, another thing that I see, that we see, a black family that's cracking on display in front of us, is the Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson thing.
mm-hmm,
Uh, and again, brothers and sisters, these people are just um, this is a case study in the black family being whole, right?
mm-hmm.
The black family staying intact, and what can happen when it does not stay intact. Like another Jay-Z riff is, nobody wins when the family feuds.
Uh-huh.
Um, you aware of that, Askia, what's going on with them? Are you aware of,
Yeah, I'm aware of what happened. There's been some. If correct me if I'm wrong. The latest is like it's a restraining order, and his name is Darius Jackson, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it's an accusation that or allegation that he put his hands
His
on
hands on
Keke
it.
Palmer.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
There you go. There you
yeah,
go.
and it's an unfortunate situation, Fahim, man. If you look at this situation from cradle to grave, like uh, this man's character has been, on the chopping block
That's
as
right.
this entire situation. It hasn't been anything that he can do right because when he spoke up as a man, you know, for his family, he
Right.
was I guess drugged through the
Through
what
the
do they
mud.
call it? Shea Butter Twitter. he was he was he was his manhood was put up or he was emasculated. Uh,
Hmm. Big time.
and then him and Keke worked out their differences. And I'm a big proponent. I'm gonna put that disclaimer. I'm real big on minding my own business. But
Yes,
now
sir.
you get to allegation with Keke, the statement that made by Keke's Palmer's mother, which gaslights the situation and make it even worse. And
That's
now
right.
you have a young black, successful, you know, prominent, and also a family that's in the forefront of like the generation coming under us. And it seems as though that like the family is imploding right now. So I definitely I hope things are able to be fixed and they can repair their family. And and I want the best for all parties involved, to be honest with you.
I do too. I couldn't have
Yeah,
said this is why Ski is the brother. Man,
yeah,
listen, that's a black family, that's our brother, and that's our sister. And
yeah,
like you said, people had a problem with him. I'm with you. I'm in the mind of my business. These are just, the case study is keeping the black family intact.
yeah,
This is just an example of what happens when
yeah,
A, B, and C transpires, right?
yeah.
Um,
And one thing I want, like, and you got to think about it too, Fahim. Like these young couples, and I actually noticed that, like in when I was living in Miami, and not to go too off topic, but I noticed that a lot
speak
of
on.
couples mimic social media couples. Like, so like if they see drama, they kind of emulate that into their own relationship and stuff like that. And you got to be mindful of who you take up as idols and stuff like that, man.
That's
So
right.
you got
That's
to
right.
be real, and it's hard. It's a lot of distractions out here. My own self, I have to be cognizant of what I'm taking in and what I'm letting, penetrate my, my spiritual barrier. You know,
Absolutely. Listen,
yeah.
I don't know. You probably heard it. I did a podcast a year, maybe some years ago now. Wow.
Mm,
And I called it "What is your diet?"
mm-hmm.
Meaning, diet consists of more than just your nutrition from
Yeah.
food. It's something that says in the Bible, man does not live on bread alone.
Mm-hmm.
That's talking about that diet that you talking about. That's talking about consumption of everything and how it affects you, right? It's not
Yeah.
just the food that you take in with your mouth.
Mm.
It's those things that you take in with your eye and your third eye, right?
Yeah.
That become into your spirit, because that can have an effect. If you eat junk food, it's gonna come out of your body. If you
Mhm.
consume junk in your spirit, it's gonna manifest
Yeah.
through your spirit and your body. So that's absolutely right what you're saying. It's right and exact. Um, yeah, man. I'm to get back to what I was saying. I was just gonna add on to what you were saying, brother Skia. I really want the best for all parties involved, and
Okay.
at the end of the day, the boy, that the child that's in the middle that didn't ask to be here, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's
Yeah.
who I think about when I think about issues or problems that may arise in a black family, in any family really, but a black
Mm.
family. It's like, man, that child, we got to work this out, because if we don't get this right, the child is going to be the vulnerable. They're going to be the
Yeah.
one that
Yeah.
suffers in the end. So I'm with you. I really want that thing to